today I am going to bathe Callie and kind of show you my process for getting these horses clean fast and getting them clean well, because I have pretty dirty horses that like to roll, and I usually have to clean a couple in a row, so I have to get them done fast. Callie actually doesn't mind baths. She's pretty well behaved for it. She does not like being soaped. I don't think she likes the sponge going over her. She doesn't like sponge baths either. So I kind of have to do it quick. Today I'm using what little shampoo I have left, which is the Gallop Color Enhancing Shampoo, mixed with some Yellow Out Cowboy Magic and some mane and tail mixed with that as well. I also have a nifty little sponge here that's kind of like a car cleaning sponge, but it works well. It holds a lot of soap. As you can see, Callie's going to start getting antsy here. She really hates when I scrub. But basically I'm putting a lot of soap, watered down, making sure I get her mane really well, because that gets really dirty from her rolling. Sometimes I'll put soap directly onto her mane and really scrub it with my fingers. But she's not too bad today, so we're just going to do a quick soap all around. Angle here, but you can see I have my soapy bucket, and I literally just take that tail and put it in the whole bucket, and then take my sponge and soap the top of it, and then use my hands to really scrub through her tail. Now this is a trick to get all of the soap off much faster. You're going to use your sweat scraper to get all of the soap off, the initial soap and water off. And what that's going to do is make rinsing go a lot faster, and you're not going to have any residue left behind that can make them kind of itchy after their bath. So once I've gotten most of the soap off, then I can go through with the hose and start with the mane. There's no point in starting low, because all the soap is just going to run down from their mane once you get up there. So you kind of start from the top and then work your way down to the bottom. As you can see, Callie's about done with me at this point, but that's too bad. She hates her face being done. A lot of people can just hose their faces. I kind of just use a sponge. Now this is the second time I am using the sweat scraper, getting all of the water off. And I'm kind of going to use my hands down her legs to get the majority of the water off. I have not clipped her at this point, so she still does have kind of fuzzy fetlocks. She is a Welsh cob, so she gets furrier feet than most horses. Now that I've scraped her off, I'm going to use this Champion coat conditioner that I actually use in her mane and tail to help me comb through it. She has really thick mane and tail, and I don't want to just go at it with a brush without any kind of conditioner on it. Harder to comb through, I kind of start at the bottom in short strokes and then move my way up. I know her mane is a little long right now. I haven't pulled it yet for the season. She gets a little shaggy in the summer when we're not competing. And I'll do the same thing with her tail, starting down low and getting the knots out at the bottom first. And I know it looks like I'm really brushing hard, but I have like a really limp wrist kind of when I'm doing it, so I'm not pulling any of the hairs out. Callie has a really, really nice, thick, long tail. Probably the nicest tail that I've seen on a horse. Definitely the nicest tail I've had on any of my horses. So I really have to take good care of it. And like I said, a lot of people don't even brush their horses' tails. They like to use a soft brush. That's fine too. Her tail's so thick I have to use an actual brush to go through it, but you can see here I'm not really pulling out any of the hairs. Well, that's our video for today. So thank you all for watching.